Everybody say wow. Wow. And this poem says wawun. Recite it with me. Wawun. The makhraj can be found. I got to catch up with you guys. Wherever someone's saying ow. Okay, now let's stop right here. Okay, we're going to go through this one a little bit differently. Let's stop piece by piece. Everybody say ow. Here, he starts off by telling you where to find the makhraj. Let's go to a point. How many types of, what is a makhraj first and foremost? We have to go piece by piece and make sure we understand it fully. So the makhraj is the point of articulation, the point of enunciating a sound. There are two types in the Arabic language, right? There is one that is pinpointed, that we can pinpoint. And there's one that is vague. Okay? We have haqiqi, we call it haqiqi. And this one is ghayru haqiqi. Okay, one that is, you can literally put your finger on it. And there's one that's vague, you cannot put your finger on it. So, the Sheikh here, he's teaching you two principles. The first one is that if you want to know the makhraj of a letter, you put a sound before that letter, a or I, and you make that letter have no vowel sound on it. So everybody say ab. You see the bad sound, you find it there. Say ach. Now say ow. You see, that's what he did here. He said ow, so that you can find the makhraj. Can you find the makhraj of wow? Say ow. Is it pinpoint or is it vague? It's vague. You're very right. Why is it? Because you can't put your finger on it. It's always in that gang yanmu. Say, it's always in that gang yanmu. Okay, there's so much in this. You have to pay attention, okay? They'll make idgham. Right after noon. Right after noon. Okay, now everybody say yanmu. Yanmu is a word that is made up of letters that are part of a particularized group in the science of tajweed. All we're learning here are the basic letters, right? But in learning the basic letters, you have to know that wow is in that gang called yanmu. And yanmu is a rule in the Arabic language. It affects speech. It's a tajweed rule, but as a tajweed rule, it affects normalized speech. So you have to be more than just familiar with it. You should know that wow is part of what? Yanmu. And yanmu makes what? Idgham. Idgham means when you go to tajweed, dakhala shay fi shay, to enter something into something else. So as a rule, if you say in Arabic, an ya'mal, say an ya'mal. You see, the noon, afternoon here, it doesn't mean afternoon in the American afternoon in the English. It means afternoon is sakina or tanween. Wawun is 6 when counting lean. Say, is 6 when counting lean. I don't necessarily like writing numbers like this is supposed to write them out, but for time's sake. And jahrun, rikhwun, on the scene. Their brothers, fathu, istifal, and samtun, holding all them down. Okay, let's go through this right here. Now, wawun is 6. Everybody say that.
Wawun is 6.
We know that the numeric value for wow is what? So he said wawun is 6 when counting lean. He's playing a game with words. Lean, everybody say those words when I say them. Lean, jahrun, rikhun, fathun, istifal, and samtun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's letting you know when he says when counting lean, he's playing a game. Sometimes lean is not one of the sifaat of wow. Okay? It's like saying ow. That's what that tajweed of lean is, stretching that letter from the word min khawf and those things like that. So that's lean. Jahrun, everybody say jahrun. What does jahrun mean? Loud. Okay? What does rikhun mean? Rikhun is weak. Okay? Fathun, everybody say fathun. What is fathun? Opening. Opening your mouth how? Like a doorway, up and down. And istifal is what? To lower your tongue. What is samtun? Restraint. So now how does that come together in pronouncing the word wow? Say wah. Where's your tongue? Say wah. Now be conscious of all of these. Istifal means to keep your tongue flat in your mouth. Say wah. Where's your tongue? Fathun is to open your mouth as a doorway, up and down. Say wah. Don't say wah. You see that? Wah. Now say wah. You see how you round off your mouth when you say wah? That is incorrect. So that's it. Jahrun is to enunciate the sound in a loud way, while at the same time, samtun is to show restraint. What does that mean? Holding the air in your nose. So say wah. And hold the air in your nose. Say wah. Say woo. Say we. Now don't show any stuff and let the air flow. Wah. That's incorrect. You see what happens when you don't show any samt? Samt is to control it, to hold it. Say woo. No samt. Now say woo. You hear? You feel that control you have over it? Say we. Just like you say we. We the people. Power to we. Right? Say we. Same word. We. You hold that air in. Say wah. We. Woo. Same thing. That's holding that jahrun is enunciating it in a loud, pushing the air out, but at the same time holding. That's why it says, and samtum, holding all them down. Samtum is what? Holding, restraining. Okay? So it's alluding to that point, trying to point that out to you. Okay? And that rikhun is a weakness because wow is not a letter that you can so much control. It's not like ba, ib. You said ij. Say it. Ij. Ib. You see, those things have a lot more power, right? But rikhun, ow, it just goes. Once you say it, you can't stop it. Say ow. You can't stop it. It goes. You understand my point? And that's what this is right here. This is explaining to you how to pronounce that particular letter wow.